It's getting closer.
Okay, the mic should not be muted. I see the waveform. That was Survival. That song was the easiest one to make because it is instrumental and has sample vocals. I don't know if I am legally allowed to say what I sampled in that song because it is from a pretty big artist. So I'm going to shut my mouth. It's an artist that I has inspired a lot of my beats. I am going to zip. I'm not going to reveal who I sampled in that song, but sampling it was a lot of fun. It was very hard. Yeah, that's Survival. I was very inspired by Moon by Power by Skrillex, but I didn't want to make like another trap song, even though it's very trappy. I didn't want to make another trap song or another future bass song. I wanted more variety, so I kind of gave it that slam in, like boom, 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 boom during the drop because I just needed something that was a little different. So like if I'm to like, I don't know, put this in a live set, it would be like a good in-between song. Like it's a little housey, but it's also future bass, but it's just a weird track. So yeah, that would be Survival. Next is a song that I did with an artist I was very excited to collab with, and I'm so glad that this happened. This is Mr. Brian Thomas. I can't find him anywhere. I think he went ghost on socials, unfortunately, but I hope you come back, Brian, because you are a phenomenal singer. You're a great songwriter, and I love what you do. So I hope we end up seeing you somewhere down the line. Hope you come back swinging with a hot single. Would love to work with you again because you did some great work on this track. I've thought about reaching out to him via email, but I respect his privacy. He probably needs some time to do life things. Take time away from the biz because the music industry is very busy. So we're gonna go listen to it. It's called "Don't Look Down." Brian is the reason why this song sounds good, so I'm excited for you guys to hear it. Let's check it out.
Taking it one step at a time, giving it the best I can try, holding back nothing that is mine, breathing with every moment that goes, moving through all the motions no more, pushing past the pressure to give no more. You are where I'm going, fixed, I am focused. taking it one step at a time, giving it the best I can try, holding back nothing that is mine. You are where I'm going, eyes fixed and focused. Here we go, I'm hoping. Don't you look oh so down, don't you keep your head to the ground, don't you look oh so down, don't you look oh so down, don't you keep your head to the ground, don't you look oh so down, don't you.
We should be back. You guys should hear me. Okay, that was Don't Look Down. That song started back when I started freelancing full time. It was kind of a weird part of my producing history, I guess we could call it. I was, I don't know. I heard Porter Robinson's Nurture album. I'm trying to remember if that's the one that inspired this or not. I want to say it was Nurture. I heard all the, like, I don't know, not nature sounds, but things that sounded like nature sounds, and they were made with synths. And then all the percussion and stuff, and I was like, I want to make something like that. And I hired someone on Fiverr to do the original vocal. They were a good vocalist. They were a great vocalist. But after a while of listening to the demo, I wanted something a little bigger. And then Brian reached out to me on Fiverr to mix his music. And I was like, wow, this guy sings really good. This guy is great, even with very minimal like pitch correction. His voice is just really great. And I asked him if he'd be willing to connect and work on stuff. And so I was like, you know, let's work. And yeah, great song. I like he killed the lyrics and the vocals on this thing. Definitely had that big like EDM feel that I wanted it to have, you know. And I'm just glad it worked out. The ending, I'm actually going to play the ending of this song leading into the next song, which is called Downpour, because the piano is supposed to transition keys. The song you just heard is in F minor. I forget what my own songs are written in. Don't Look Down is in F minor or G sharp major, and it goes down a half step into the next song. I tried my best to really get like transition keys without it sounding too obvious, and I really hope it came across in this ending here. So I'm gonna play the ending leading into the next song, which is called Downpour. Let's dive right into it. Oh god. Okay, there we go.
Feeling overwhelmed, some you're here to fight. Life's not a mess, no, it's not a mess. But is there anything else to this, or is the prison just downpour from my past? Save your breath before the rain precipitates and you feel yourself start to overthink again. Save your breath before the rain precipitates and you feel yourself start to overthink again. Sometimes it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. You're in the dark, leave it at the curb. Sometimes your fault, your fault, your fault for not watching the news. A bystander, yeah, in a world of hurt. But is there anything else to this, or is the present just downpour from my past? Before the rain precipitates and you feel yourself start to overthink again. Save your breath before the rain precipitates and you feel yourself start to overthink again.
Okay. Do I have any food on my face? In my beard? No? Okay, I think we're good. Emery made me some chili spaghetti. Some ghetto. Some might find this ghetto, but I think it's really dank. Alright. That was Downpour. So. Oh god, I hope my mic's working. Okay. That's right. I unmuted it. This song went through. It was actually really easy to write. The vocal was very hard to stumble across or make or do or feature or whatever. I just ended up singing it myself towards the end of making it. I wrote some lyrics and just sang it. It didn't take me that long, but it was a little bit of a different vocal delivery style for me. So that I think all things considered, it came out all right. And I don't mind it being right in the middle of albums because I feel like the more mellow kind of filler, least exciting part is like right in the middle. Now, obviously, this is 18 tracks. That was only track 7. So we're getting there. This next song is a very special song to me. And I'm going to preface before you guys listen to it. It's very emotional. It's a ballad, and it's very. If you've ever hurt someone's feelings, or if you've ever done something that you regretted to them, this song is about hurting people that are supposed to be special to you, and sort of the inner tumultuous apology that you rehearse for a long time. That's what the song embodies. So, just a little positive message before you listen to it. It's a positive song. It's just about forgiving yourself for the hurt that you've caused other people, I guess. All right, let's get into it. Track 8, Give.
tell me how you feeling when you give it all, and I don't care at all. It won't happen again. I don't need you to be my everything, because you always have been. I was depressed with the habit. I'm still sorry that I let you down. It won't happen again. So tell me how you feeling when you give it all, and I don't care at all. It won't happen. Tell me how you feeling when you're on different and those nights are cold. It won't happen again.
God, I really wish I can get my stops to be as good as when I went from track 1 to track 2. Yeah, that was track 8. So that song, yeah, I was just feeling really emotional about something that day. And I wanted to make a song about it. And I feel like when you're at your most vulnerable points in life, that's when creativity, especially in songwriting and art, really hits. So I took advantage of that. It's a bit depressing for some, probably, but I would say, you know, I just wanted to do something different. I write, or I make beats all the time. Like I'm very familiar with making beats, and one thing I wanted to strive for with this album was, don't worry about trying to fit in with dubstep or with future bass or with house or indie electronic. Like, just make songs. Like, I think, yeah, I was telling Emery about this early on when I was writing it. Like, just write songs. Don't worry about how they end up coming out or how the final product ends up sounding. Just write good songs, or at least what I perceive to be good songs, and just see what happens, you know? And like, I think one thing, it's a mantra that I've kind of carried since I've read this bad boy right here, The Creative Act by Rick Rubin. I don't read a lot of books. I'm pretty unintelligent when it comes to literature and stuff. But one concept that Mr. Rick Rubin talks about in that book is, as an artist, you know, you worry so much about the audience and what people are going to think of your art, but technically you, the creator of the art and the work, you are the first fan of that art. And that's a mantra that I want to carry for forever, really, is just, I need to be satisfied with my work. And when I wrote that song, I wanted to make folky country dubstep, and I just did it. And I also wanted it to be a ballad, but I wanted to have a lot of bass. I didn't just want a piano ballad. Like, and then I was kind of like, are people even gonna like this? You know, I was like, am I gonna be the only one nodding my head to it and understanding the emotion behind it? And I was just kind of like, you know what? Even if that's the case, I'm putting it on my album, and I do not care. I was just like, you know what? Whatever. All right, the next song is Tidal Waves. This is featuring Let There Be. I have a very interesting story on how I met Let There Be, but we're going to play the song first because he's also featured on the next song in a weird way. So I'm going to play the song, and then I'll just stop talking, and then we'll continue talking after the song plays. Okay.
Just trying to fix myself up. I know I'm lonely as fuck, and I guess not enough to just open up. I swear. Every time I swear I'm in love, I seen it get a sign from above. You're holding me down, so I run. Whatever happened to us? Everything I swear I wanted, I took it all for granted. Just slipping through my fingers, turning to dust on the ground. It all turns to dust. I don't know where I'm going. Tidal waves, they're controlling. I'm always ever flowing. I guess I'll just have to roll with it. Every day, holding on to memories that I had. I keep holding on, knowing that you're never coming back. Spending all this time I have alone. Put my heart in a bottle, you broke it in half. Took all the pieces and smashed the glass. Smash the glass. I don't know where I'm going. Tidal waves, they're controlling. I'm always ever flowing. I guess I'll just have to roll with it. I don't know where I'm going. Tidal waves, they're controlling. I'm always ever flowing. I guess I'll just have to roll with it. Don't know where I'm going. Always ever flowing. On the river of time, on the sea of light, I can see the light.
And I guess that was a good stop. I think I want to give myself a pat on the back for that one. Yeah, so Tidal Waves featuring Let There Be. So here's the skinny on how this song happened. So I'm going to try to keep this brief so we can get through the rest of this album because there's a lot of songs. So pretty much I wrote the beat a long time ago. I was going to pitch beats to an artist I really like. So I made 5 beats. And one of them ended up becoming my song Cold to the Touch, which my friend Marcus is on with vocals. One ended up being my song, I don't remember, one of the songs off Zephyr. And then the other 3 were in disarray. I had no idea what to do with them. So this one, when it came time to write in this album, I was like, oh, I want to use this beat. And obviously I doctored it up, produced it, whatever. Just the main idea was from like a long time ago. I am a huge fan of the hip hop collective Brockhampton. I love them. Obviously they're broken up now, but I am a huge avid fan of them. I know probably way more about them than I should, if I'm calling myself a fan. And I was watching a YouTube video for a Brockhampton album tier list. And in the tier list video, this YouTube content creator said, this album in particular inspires my music. And I was like, oh, so this guy makes music too. Well, I'm going to go check out what his music sounds like. And I came across one of his songs. I clicked one of his links that led to it, or I somehow found it and found him on SoundCloud. And I was like, this guy is a very unique, versatile artist. He's got some sort of R&B in there. He's got some sort of like alternative indie vibe, but also just a good voice and just a good aesthetic. And even his production, I think he does most of his own production. I haven't really asked, but he does his own production, let's just say. I don't think he works with anyone else. But I was impressed. I was like, wow, this guy knows how to do a lot of sounds. He knows how to do a lot of things with his voice in a very unique way. And I hit him up. I was like, hey, would you be interested in doing vocals with this? He said, sure, send me something back within 2 days. And I was like, cool. Thanks for doing that. Actually, I'm mixing up 2 features here. It actually took him longer than 2 days. I think it was 2 months. But once he got back to working on the song, it took him 2 days. I think I'm mixing up one story with another story. Either way, he killed it. Absolutely a great artist. I'm so glad to have met him. And again, tomorrow when I post stuff about the album and maybe some clips from this on Instagram, I'll share some everyone's ats, and you guys can go follow them. But yeah, absolute pleasure working with him. This song leads into the next song. It kind of does like an outro to intro thing. So I'm going to play the end of this song leading into the next song, if that's okay with you guys. Moving on to the song after this, I Can See the Light, which is also featuring Mr. Let There Be. Okay, we're going to go from about over here. All right, let's go.
Don't know where I'm going, always ever flowing on the river of time, on the sea of light. I can see the light.
We're back. Okay, mic should be working. That was I Can See the Light. So that was another song just like our friends up here from Solace and Otherworld that were demos that I wrote back in 2020. I figured I like them so much, I'm going to doctor them up for this album. It was very bare bones, very chill. It still had that heavy bass to it, but it was a very lo-fi, for lack of a better term, track before. And when I was prepping it for this album, I really wanted to just like add more samples, make it thicker, add a lot more like drum and bass and breakbeat to it. So hopefully you guys like that. That was it's got vocals in it. It's even got Let There Be's verse or outro vocals in the song, kind of as a transitional point or separate part of the song. I still wanted it to be like an instrumental piece on the album. I still consider it an instrumental song because it's not very verse, chorus, bridge. So it's a weirder one. This one and Survival are probably the weirdest songs on the album. So I want to say for the rest of the album, you guys are free from listening to weird music. Well, I take that back. There might be one more on this disc that's weird. But yeah, hopefully you guys like that. Blood interlude. I already released Blood 2 days ago on SoundCloud. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut up. I'm going to play Blood. I'm going to lead it into the next song, Dark Days. So we're going to jam these 2 songs and just make it through. All right? All right. Let's do that. I'm going to mute my mic so you guys don't hear me. You guys, you all just made it. Is my mic on? Yeah, it is. You all just made it through 5 whole minutes of my music. And, and I couldn't be more grateful for that. Yeah, I just figured that was the best way to play those 2 songs. A little bit of background. Blood. So I was very inspired by Charles I. Rest in peace. Definitely an artist that I slept on and did not give more of a chance. Unfortunately, he is long gone. Hey, Axel, welcome on in, my friend. I don't know how long you've been here and how long you've had to put up with my music, but welcome in. Anyways, rest in peace, Charles I. You were an inspiration, a very key inspiration to Blood. I heard Charles doing dubstep, but also flipping it and doing rap and doing hip hop and R&B type stuff in his music. And I was like, I want to try doing that. So I really tried to channel that in Blood, and I figured I'll make it an interlude. That way it doesn't totally mess up the program. And then Dark Days was an old song from COVID. So there was about, I would say 5 of these songs were really, really old demos that I reproduced and kind of made new stuff for, wrote lyrics over, whatever. Long time no see, just got here. It's my cousin. Oh, Jeff? Jeff told you this was going down? Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I got an album dropping at midnight, so we're here just kind of listening. Feel free to keep it on in the background. Do what you got to do. We're just vibing. Appreciate you. You'll hear my voice kind of fly in at moments because I just can't stop talking about my own art. But appreciate you stopping by. The support's unreal, man. Hope you've been well. I see that you pop up on WoW Classic sometimes. I see you on there sometimes. I'm just like, damn, back to the grind. Same here, my friend. But yeah, Dark Days was another old demo that I repurposed, redid the kind of vocal mix for, kind of did some production, and now here it is on the album for you guys to listen to. I don't know why it took me so long to get all this music out, but that is going to change. That is going to change. I'm going to start, once the song's done, it is out, and then I'll just album it later. Next is a song that is a vibe. So Marcus absolutely made this song. I made the beat, and I was trying to look for someone who had that hyper pop kind of tone to them, and I couldn't find anyone willing to commit to feature on it. And then Marcus was like, I'll do my thing. So he fucking came through. He did his thing. This song is one of my favorites on the album. If I end up doing any live performances, this is going to be in the set for sure, because this is probably one of my favorite songs I've ever made. And Marcus, bro, you destroyed this. Absolutely killed it. Okay, so we're gonna play it. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna mute my mic. Enjoy. Oh, the song is called Good Life. I need to get better at that. Track 13, Good Life.
To put my thoughts into motion, like a drop of water lost in a bottomless ocean. Lit the fire sitting under cauldrons, let it bubble up, I'm sipping on that potion. Stay on the track, of the track from the good song. Keep looking back at the bad and the good times. Try to hold back all the tears with my closed eyes. Oh, I know that's gonna be a good life. I'ma be there, 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 I'ma be there. to see. I lost the number once I start to see faces, places, stars and scenes that take the shapes of hearts and wings. Harness parts of art and dreams to spark the light like the dark to breathe. Spark the light like the dark to breathe. Spark the light like the dark to breathe. I'm too quick to put my thoughts into motion, like a drop of water lost in a bottomless ocean. Lit the fire sitting under cauldrons, let it bubble up, I'm sipping on that potion. Stay on your track, don't detract from the good side. Keep looking back at the bad and the good times, trying to hold back all the tears from my closed eyes. All I know is that it's gonna be a good life. I'ma be there, 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 I'll be there for the good life. I'ma be there, 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 I'll be there for the good life.
How was that for a pause? I had to wait for the fade out there. Welcome in, new schooler. Yeah, no, welcome on in, you guys. Thanks for joining. I know it's like, when I was trying to plan this out, I was like, I've got to pick a time. Oh God, is my mic even on? Yeah, it is. I got to pick a time that works for me, works for Emery, but also works for everyone else who has to work. See, I don't make a lot of money, but at least like I work at home, so my schedule kind of just depends on me. People don't have that luxury. So you are in your car coming home from work, and you're, instead of listening to a podcast or someone with a more relaxing voice, you're choosing to watch this stream, and I couldn't be more grateful. I'm excited for you guys to hear the final version. I thought about reaching out to everyone with like whatever song they worked on and like showing you guys like the final version, but I figured I would just wait because it would motivate me to get the actual like whole project like out and off my computer if I just like, instead of going, what do you think? How are you, like just finish it and put it out. So I appreciate you guys. And definitely I already thanked Abby for doing vocals on the track, but thank her again for me because it was a lifesaver. I had like the idea, like I wrote the lyrics. We'll get to that song in a second. So if anyone's around that doesn't know what we're talking about, this is Jeff. His wife, Abby, did vocals on my song Demons in LA, which is later in the track list. And she did a phenomenal job. Absolutely. The type of voice that I needed for the song. I wanted that big Adele kind of like hooky, was capable of getting all that air out type of voice. And that's what she has. Mine's very low and it relies a lot on tuning and auto-tune. So I wasn't quite able to get the feel that I wanted with that song. So definitely helped me kind of realize the vision I was having with the song. And I wanted to pay you guys. You guys were willing to do it for free. And trust me, she's getting the credit. She's getting the feature. She's getting, I think I have it all hooked up on DistroKid and stuff. So awesome. You guys were instrumental in creating this. But we'll get there. It's towards the end of the album, so we got a little ways to go. But next, we have the second single that I dropped from this behemoth. It's a song called High. I love this song. I'm going to... this artist's name is Banshee. I'm going to leave their identity anonymous for many reasons. I have a contract signed in blood. My blood and Banshee's blood, and we cannot reveal who this mystery artist is. That's great. That's what I was hoping for. I was really hoping for just a good time, no stress, and even if I sent something back and asked for a change, it wouldn't have been much, honestly. Like it was fine, and then we'll see when we get there. Yeah, so there's a contract. I can't reveal who this artist is. We're just gonna play the song. Let's all vibe. It's a jam. It's a very it's a weird song, but it's one of my favorites. So we're gonna play it. I'm gonna shut up.
to. I can't even see you. If you go too high, you'll only end up falling. Calm down, don't be scared. It's safer down here. I'll be here to catch you if you go too high.
And back to stream screen. You should be able to hear me. Yeah, Banshee has pipes. Banshee fucking went off. The beat for that song was actually made for a beat contest that Sematics FM was hosting, and I had to splice up a bunch of samples from a sample pack and make a beat with it. So I was using samples, like cut up samples for like the rhythm or the pads, and then I was also using the drums from the pack. And then I also took like a one-shot sample, like a melodic one-shot sample from the pack, and made a lead with it on my keyboard. It was a fun beat to make. Never knew what to do with it. I was just gonna leave it instrumental. And then I was gonna work with another producer on it. His name's Cosmo. He couldn't really come up with an idea for it. He was like, "It sounds pretty much finished to me. It just needs a vocal." And I was like, okay. So Banshee was graceful enough to lend me her voice on this track and make it sound hyper pop as fuck. And I love it. And it was to the point where I had to almost think about ripping up that contract, because I want artists to get the credit that they deserve. But it's one of those things that the world will never know. Moving on. This song is another very cathartic song for me to write. We've all been in very dark places at different parts in our lives, and I won't get too much into it. This was my dark place. This is where my brain went, and the crawl that it took to get out of it with the support of my loved ones. So let's dive right into it. This song is called When It Comes Down. It is also a unintentional sequel to High, because the alternate title of the song is Low. We're gonna dive right into it.
Maybe everybody makes mistakes. I just rewired my brain lately. You can tell apart real from fake. Stuck up in an ignorant haze. I was compromising everything. Always thought there was a plan for me, then I lost everything. I got too high, now I'm feeling that low. That low, low, go. I got too high, now I'm feeling that low. That low, and it comes down slow. Have you ever asked why you're suffering? Need a miracle, so I fell low. I got too high, now I'm feeling that low. That low, maybe I'll go. I got too high, now I'm feeling that low. That low, and it comes down slow.
Damn it. I suck at doing the pauses, man. But yeah, that's that song. Not really a whole lot of background I can give on it. It's just, we all have moods. We all get mood swings. And it's easy to doubt your decisions in life, and it's easy to get caught up in negative thought loops. And, my way of dealing with that is writing a song or, just trying to fight your way through it, climbing yourself out of the low. I don't want to get too mushy on it, but respect your own mental health. God damn it. Gosh dang it. You know what I mean? It's important. Moving on, one of my favorite songs on the album. Sorry. I gotta be adamant about it, man. Moving on. This song was a song I was itching to get out. The original demo, I wrote the lyrics, and it's about my move. I live in Missouri now. I live in the Midwest. Me and Emery, we live in the Midwest, and we're from California. And the older we got and the more around materialism and just California attitude we were, the more we personally got sick of it, and we needed a change of pace. So I wrote a song kind of encapsulating my thoughts on that. The problem is when I recorded it, it sounded like Motionless in White. It sounded very dreary, very gothy, and I didn't hate it, but it wasn't what I envisioned for the song. Without giving too much away, because I'll talk more about it when we are done listening to it. This is featuring Abby Hunt. And again, Jeff, please reach out if she's feeling like changing her artist name. I will send it to my distributor. We will change that. We'll figure it out. But right now I just left it like that because that's what it is on our Spotify page. Abby is a phenomenal singer. About a year or two ago, how long has it been? Jeff reached out to me, Mr. New Schooler in the chat, reached out to me, and through obviously Axel, his cousin, and was like, we are working on a song and we need production for it. And that was what kickstarted my freelancing job that I currently have today. If it wasn't for Mr. New Schooler and his words of encouragement, I would have not gone as hard as I did on pursuing freelancing as my full-time job. And here I am. We're in my studio. This is what I do. Yeah, 2 to 3 years. Yeah. Just let me know. We'll change that whenever she gets around to doing that. Trust me. Even putting out my own music, dude, it's been hard. Balancing job and trying to do it. It is so hard. And I'll tell you what, guys, we don't make that much money. You know what I mean? But I still try to be happy. I still try to find opportunities and keep afloat because this world be crazy. But again, this song is about change. It's about trying to make change. And it felt great to work with such great collaborators on this. So I appreciate you guys. Let's get it. We're at the end stretch here. After this song, we got 2 more songs, and then we are done. And then if you guys can stick around to the end, I have a surprise for everyone, even Emery. Emery hasn't witnessed what I'm about to show off here. So let's get right to it. Demons in LA featuring Abby Hunt on vocals. Oh, hold on, everyone. We have Vuldayan in the chat. Everyone say hi to Vuldayan. Everyone's favorite vampire. Welcome on in. I really hope you haven't been here for the whole album showcase because we've had issues after issues, and the whole thing will be out at midnight, so in a couple hours here. Yeah, it was fun. And I'll tell you what, if you guys want anything done in the future, I will charge you a very cheap rate. I will charge you what I'm charging my current clients because you guys deserve it. I'll do something for free too. How about that? Because you guys did this for me, and this is a fantastic song. I had a lot of fun making this. So let's get into it. Demons in LA featuring Abby Hunt.
I sign my contracts and I make my cash. Then buy myself a home that time will outlast. I blaze with friends until we're smoking ash. My hands go numb till I can feel the contrast. I'll dance with the dead until I come back to life. Inside this plastic cell I call my home is a far-fetched name. There's no escape, and I can't exercise the demons in. Dance with the dead.
There it was. That was it. That's the mix. Welcome on in, everyone. Love the raver Ghostface. Oh, that would have been embarrassing if I was talking that whole time like earlier. Thank you. You can thank New Schooler 123's wife for those amazing vocals, Miss Abby Hunt. That was a really fun song to make with you guys. I was very intimidated with the stems, but we made it work. It sounds passable, and it's releasing at midnight. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'll tell you what, Jeff, I learned how to use a multi-band compressor finally. So the like I'm no longer lost in the sauce. I'm actually using a weird plugin for like mix glue, and it just works. So I'm just sticking to it. I'm not questioning it. I'm just using it for everything. No, that's great. That's great. I even other vocalists I work with, or even in freelance work, I try to say, send me anything. Like even if it's 100 stems, I will like bounce out those stems and use them. Whatever, you know what I mean? Like the more harmonies, the better, because then that gives me more toys to play with. You know. So yeah, we are almost done with the album. We have 2 more songs, and then I have a surprise for you guys for making it so long into the stream. I can't quite reveal what that surprise is yet, so you're going to have to stick around if you care to witness the surprise. I don't want to say a different verb of the surprise. You want to witness the surprise. You got to wait till the end of the album. So yeah, that was Demons in LA. I could go on and on about this song, but you guys killed it. It was fun to write. I'm so glad to have it out. I honestly didn't even think. Yeah, multiband is the glue. It is, and no, don't feel bad. I mean, the whole album is going to be out on Spotify, everywhere, SoundCloud. People have been loving the singles so far on SoundCloud. Been getting a lot of love on there, so everyone's been super nice. It just feels good to finally get this album off my computer, man, because I wanted to release it during summer. Life happened. Just a lot. It was a very harsh summer this summer, and it's finally out. And I'm telling you what, when we're done listening to these songs and after I show you guys a surprise, I'm going to get better at just when the song is done, I'm going to release it, do a little bit of social promo, and just move on to the next song. Because this was a lot, guys. This was a lot to coordinate. I can't do it. All right. So this song, Wherever You Are, is track 17. It's an interlude. So I'm going to have it go right into the last song, which is Don't Say Goodbye. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to meet you at the end of these songs, and we're going to discuss, have a bonding moment, and witness the surprise, and have that be that. All right. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. This is the end of From Solace. The album comes out at midnight. Let's rock and roll. Is that an appropriate saying? Whatever.
goodbye. Don't make me cry. Oh, I faded again, but I won't give in to you. Looks like we're trying more than I told you, pretend the world is ours. We look like we're tired. Don't say goodbye, don't make me cry. I'm faded again, but I won't give in to you. Looks like we're trying more than I told you, pretend the world is ours. We look like we're tired. We look like we're tired.
All right. You guys did it. You braved the waters of From Solace. All 18 tracks. How do you guys feel? It's like a fucking hour-long album. 52 minutes. Yeah. Wow. We're here. We're doing it. Woo! That was it. That was all of it. The whole album. Don't Say Goodbye was the other song that I mentioned earlier that was originally written in 2020. It had sampled vocals in it, and thanks. I felt like I don't know. Ending the album with a song cuz okay, just for some background, I just wanted to make a goddamn album with a bunch of songs in it. I didn't want to sing on half the album, but that ended up happening. And the reason why that ended up happening is because about halfway through, I was like, you know what? I have a cool lyric idea for this. You know what? I have a cool hook idea for this. You know, and all the you know what's just like piled up. So this ended up being me singing half the goddamn album and half features and some instrumental interludes in between. Yeah. Yeah, I sing on Don't Say Goodbye, When It Comes Down, fucking Blood, Downpour, Otherworld from Solace. I sing on a lot of these damn songs, and I didn't even intend for it to happen. It just kind of happened. But anyways, it was funny because I just wanted to make an album with friends. Like I just wanted to kind of network with other artists, get to know people like Jeff. Instantly, I wanted to make a song with Abby after making Remember When with you guys. Just didn't know when that would happen. You know, just life, you know, just when does stuff like that happen. And then I don't know, just one thing led to another. I started writing and writing and writing. Oh, I also did vocals on Give, obviously. But yeah, it ended up becoming more of a musical evolution instead of me just making beats. And I got a lot of support and motivation from Miss Emery to pursue this and to actually go through with making this kind of music and not just making straight up EDM. And it's been very hard to do because I doubt myself with every step I take, always. And I always sabotage my progress in my work. And I'm going to try not to do that. So with that being said, the album, this body of work that we just listened to, will be out, I think, in like 4 or 5 hours. You guys got to hear it early. I'll start uploading it to SoundCloud either tonight or tomorrow, whenever I get around to doing it. So it'll be there too. With that being said, I have a surprise since everyone made it to the end here. We're going to listen to, this is one chapter of Ohpal. This is one chapter of my music. And I'm going to pull a Blizzard and be like, we're going to close that chapter. I'm going to give you guys an exclusive preview at what my next sound is going to be. So buckle up, because there's a song in particular I want to show you guys. Emery has not heard this song yet. So this is going to be a premiere for her too. She usually hears all my music before it gets released. This is going to be a world first for everyone. Nobody has heard this song, only me, about like 10 times. It's a new song, okay? I don't know when I'm going to release it, but like I said, I'm going to try to get better at not making big projects. I'm just going to release music as it's done. This is a demo. So it's not... You're pretty damn close. I'm warning you, this is a weird song. It's weird. The next sound I'm pursuing is fucking weird. If you like the album I just showed you guys, this is going to be like that, more vocally. It's got a little bit of EDM bounce in there. I don't want to give too much away. It's weird. Okay. I didn't plan on showing this tonight. I actually, when I booted up stream, I was like, you know what would be fun? If anybody shows up, I'm just going to fucking leak my own music. Crawfish core. I love crabcore. Did you, if you guys listen to Attack, their new stuff is actually pretty good. The architects of crabcore. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys what I'm working on, and this is a big tease to what I'm working on. It's different, okay? But I'm trying to evolve. I'm trying to change my sound. And I'm trying to be more accessible, I guess. So no one has heard this yet. This is new, brand new. We're going to listen to it. It's called Sweet. Nobody has heard this. We're going to dive right into it. If my shit will work. Hold on. It does not want to load the file. Okay, here we go. You might need to turn it up. It's not mixed or mastered. It's a demo, so forgive the call.
Give me rehab like I said. Sweet, you're so sweet, but your heart is full of malice. And my palace, I'm your king, but you know I'm just a fool for you. How do you tell me my sugar baby? I'm with a man just dying sweet. You're so sweet, give me rehab like I said. Castle doors closed, you know what I'm thinking. I'm only a base that you don't mind seeing. I hate it. Take a look around, Harley. Your kingdom can crumble. One kick for the bumble of the stones. I'd love to be your enemy, yeah. Wish I was your enemy. Sweet, you're so sweet, but your heart is full of malice. And your palace, I'm your king, but you know I'm just a fool for you. How do you tell me my sugar baby? Dying with a man just dying sweet. You're so sweet, give me rehab like I said. When is enough enough? When is enough enough? You both suck a vampire creep. Said you told you it's not Halloween. When is enough
All right, go home. Show's over. Boo! Boo! That's not what we want. Yeah. So that's kind of what I've been working on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's rough. It's very rough. It's very not mixed and dirty sounding. I'm going to call it pop music. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that as of the end of the From Solace chapter, Ohpal is a pop artist. I love that emote. I'm so and Lifeform. Thank you for sticking around. Again, you saved the stream. Everyone, show Lifeform some love. If you are who I think you are, oh god, that is the wrong one. Lifeform is also a music producer. Their name is Tristan, and I found them on SoundCloud just when I was just perusing some work. They're also a very talented producer. They release music all the time. I see you on YouTube all the time dropping stuff. Great job of what you do too, okay? I appreciate all of you guys showing up. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I could show you guys one more. I might regret it because it is also a rough song. Oh God, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not, you know what? We're not going to do that. That's all you guys get. So anyways, I appreciate everyone for showing up. This has been the listening party for my album From Solace. It drops in a couple hours. You'll see it on Spotify, SoundCloud. Who wants another song? Who wants another one? It's a very rough one as well, my friend. It's a very rough one. Okay, you know what? We're going to do a vote. Who wants... I'm going to put two options in the chat, okay? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do, like, really gross, disgusting, big bass with distortion and grueling fart sounds. And then the other one is going to be really, really, really pop. Like the pop music your parents listen to. Those are your options. So I want you guys to vote on what we listen to. Because I'm down to tease one more demo. It's very rough. Oh, God, you guys did this to yourself. Okay, it's very bad. It's a very bad song. They're all bad, okay? The Beatles... Ooh. If the Beatles... how do I explain this? If the Beatles came out today, that's what number 2 would sound like. That's what number 2 would sound like. So we got 2 votes for... Or 3 for the fart one. Okay. Okay. If we get an override for those votes, we will do the Beatles one. Oh, God. This is why I don't stream, because I leak my own music. All right. You guys did it to yourself. The song is called Mutation. It is probably going to be on the same project as that other one. All right. You guys did it to yourself. Let's go.
They say it's an imitation because you're so different. It's an imitation because you act so awkward. It's an imitation because you don't look like this. It's an imitation, it's an imitation. Slow it down, back it up, up. Slow it down, back it up, up. I feel like I hid myself away for a long time. Yeah, it's been a minute. I've been trapped, isolated in a cave of digits. Hard envisioning myself an alien. I did it for too long of a time. Led me to all these bad thoughts for trauma. I thought I'm gone. They say it's an imitation because you're so different. It's an imitation because you act so awkward. It's an imitation because you don't look like this. It's an imitation, it's an Doesn't know how to fight fear of his own self-worth. Doesn't know how to fight the fear of his own self-worth. Is it an imitation because you're so different? Is it an imitation cause you act so awkward? Is it an imitation cause you don't look like this? Is it an imitation? Is it an imitation?
Okay, show's over. Pack it up. Pack it up. We're done. Goodbye. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you guys. I'm taking my retirement after that one. No more music. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying to keep a secret. Okay? I've been trying to, and again, these songs, they're very rough. Okay? The vocals, the mix needs help. The mix just needs help. It needs to be more like this album that's like coming out right now. So I will disclose. You can hear the scratchiness in my voice. The vocals are just ideas. So they're like whisper sung into my mic and then helped with auto-tune. So it's going to take more time, but the aesthetic I'm going for next is going to be more pop, more accessible. A little dark from these last two songs you saw, but I promise you, it's not all deep and dark and grueling. That's just what I wanted to share with you guys. There's still light, awesome ballad, you know. I ain't Louis Capaldi, but there's more like piano goodness, and yeah. I want to start expanding a bit. You know, I feel like I've been producing EDM or electronic music for a very long time. Oh, Jesus. I can't drink the whole thing in one sitting. Of course, of all people in the chat, Voldane would be okay with me releasing fart bass for the rest of my discography because it'll sound like that. Anyways, all these two demos I showed, they're very compressed. They're very, like, I was just trying to get the idea together. Yeah, so Melodyne, I actually use the stock pitch corrector in Logic. I don't even use Antares Auto-Tune. I use the, what's it called? The built-in Logic, like, pitch correction to fix my voice. Because I'm not a talented singer, but I want to make stuff that's more like out there and more accessible. So that's kind of the next chapter I'm thinking once we close the book on this. I'm still gonna, you know, I don't want to change my identity completely. I still want to like do features. I still want to make beats for people. I still want to do that whole thing. But in terms of like my main music that I put out, I'm probably going to start doing more vocals. I'm going to start doing more like more out there shit. Just because I've done not the same thing. Like if you listen to stuff that I put out like 10 years ago when I was in high school and then this, it's completely different. I will give myself that, and I will accept that I have at least changed that much. But again, I just kind of, while we're all here, if anyone from SoundCloud is also here, there's going to be some changes. I don't want it to just smack everyone in the face one day. Maybe it will. Maybe I'll just drop a song next month or in a couple weeks and be like, remember that album I dropped in early November? Well, that's old news. Here's the new me. But I don't know. I want to start doing more fun stuff, like maybe music videos or whatever, you know. And it's kind of hard to do that when it's like an instrumental song. Like, how do I film a music video or get creative in that department with like a beat? Yeah, I'm sure you could probably do it, you know. But yeah, we'll see where it goes. Thank you guys, because it wouldn't be a party without the party. I appreciate every one of you for stopping by and listening to me talk about myself. But no, really, on the real, I told Emery this. I said, I don't expect anyone to show up, but I'm still going to just vibe and maybe upload this to YouTube later, and maybe people could watch it later if they're interested. But here we are at almost 2 hours because you guys like watching me talk, I guess. because I feel like that's all I've been doing on this stream. But again, here's the album. It comes out soon. And then you guys got a little sneak peeky at what to expect next. Things are going to change. Things are going to be pretty exciting. Thank you. Again, I can't say thank you enough because it feels great knowing that this year that it took to make this beast actually went to some people's ears, and that even if it went to one person, that feels great. Yeah, I feel that. And again, I'm not a streamer. Like I don't sit in front of the camera 24/7 or every day, but that is how it feels. You feel like you're putting it all into work. You're putting, it's work. It's a job. It's like running a radio show or a podcast. That's why what I'm doing today, right now, I just can't do. And last time I tried to stream, I think I came up with that decision. I was like, I just can't be that guy. I think from here on out, I might stream once in a while if I'm working on something fun or if I'm doing work for a client or something. Yeah, it is. I got to check out that Cyberpunk update too. I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 right now. I'm playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. I spent the last 3 or 4 hours of my game time in the Get Yankee Crash trying to kill people because I didn't want to kill my Astral Guardian. So I came back and now I'm fighting a bunch of yellow Get Yankee people. And I finally figured out the fight. I must have wiped like 30 times. Figured it out because I'm under leveled. I'm like 4.5. Enemies are 6, and I'm just trying to wipe through it. Starfield. Jeff with the Starfield. I love Starfield. I beat Starfield about a week ago, I think. Beautiful game. I could say a lot about Starfield. The only thing I don't like is your party members, my party members at least, don't like anything I do in the game. But yeah, Baldur's Gate. I was a master tactician for the last 4 hours trying to do the same fight over and over and over again. And then I go out the door and there's more of the army there to whoop my ass. So it's like, what do I do? But yeah, that's where I'm struggling with that right now. And then of course, WoW has consumed my existence and always will. So the life of a gamer. Really? I didn't mind Sarah. I don't like, what's her name? Andresia. I don't like Andresia. I know I get that she's supposed to be rough. I didn't mind her at a certain point, but then by the end of the game, I was like, you know what? Whatever. Emery romance Sam. She told me about it, so I'm okay with it. Okay, I'm done. But yeah, I think the main takeaways from this stream is being a musician is very difficult. It took me, oh man, here we go. Thank you, Lifeform. It took me a year and a half to make this, not including the time spent on the demos. So this is a passion project. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a big artist. This took forever to make. So my word of advice, if there's any musicians in the chat, including you, Tristan, do not make big albums. Don't be like me. Don't be ambitious. Because I tell you what, I made one song and I was like, I'm going to make another one. And I was like, I'm going to make another one. And the next thing you know, I had an almost 20 track album. And not to mention, if you guys were here for the pre-party, we went through all these. These are demos. These are things that didn't make it onto the album. Oh, thank you for the posture check. Oh, that felt good. Yeah, so being a musician's hard. Take care of yourself, because after this, I'm going to be so exhausted. I'm just going to lay down and do nothing or sit at my desk and go back to Baldur's Gate. Give yourself a break. Work is hard, even if it's a passion project. And do what you got to do, because that's what I'm going to do. As you guys heard in those poopy demos, I am going to do what I want to do, which is just whatever the hell I feel like. And I appreciate you guys for providing a sense of community, because this listening party has been very fulfilling. It was kind of something I just decided to do randomly. I was just like, why don't I just listen to the album early with whoever wants to like pull up a chair and listen. So this was fun. I would stream more, but I am a full-time music producer, freelancing. It consumes a lot of my energy. And if I'm not doing that, I'm spending time with Emery and the dogs, or I am gaming. Now, I could stream my gaming, but I am just not that person. I have definitely learned that. I'm not a video game streamer. Maybe once in a while for fun. Maybe I'll pop on and do something. But yeah, maybe I'll do a music stream once in a while, if that sounds good with you guys. And again, Jeff, make sure you tell Abby I appreciate it. I know she had fun, but to do vocals like that for no pay is criminal. So if there's anything I can do to help you guys out in the music department, just reach out. And then Tristan, you keep doing what you do, my guy. I got to check out some more of your tracks. I know you dropped some that I haven't listened to yet, so I'm going to try to check those out. And Vuldan, thank you for taking your time. I don't know, what time is it where you're at? It's probably really late. Thank you for stopping by the stream. So I think what we're going to do, friends, we're going to call it off. I'm going to put up after 3 a.m. God, go to bed. I can't believe everyone's like just sitting here listening to me talk. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to check out my socials, my platforms, all that stuff is in my about on my channel if you guys want to check out the album when it launches. I'm also going to post on Instagram and post a couple of stories promoting the album and shouting out everyone that helped me work on this beast. Unemployed? Wow, man. Emery might have relayed some of that information to me. I don't know. She tells me a lot of things and it just goes over my head sometimes because I'm big dumb. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Yes, and I definitely should hit you up for some of those because I'm telling you, man, this is a great tool. Yeah, I use this for soundtracks. It's not great for getting the real feeling. Like it kind of gets it. It kind of gets the stringy cinematic feel. Not really. It's not as good as the real thing. So I will definitely hit you up, man. And shit, we're closer to you guys now. So if you guys are ever in the Midwest, let's hang out. We don't have a lot of money. Otherwise we'd be traveling, but we want to go up to Vermont at some point and like vibe and check out other states. Cause now we finally have the freedom to travel. So yeah, we'll have to hang out if our paths ever cross. What is that? Where have I heard of Newman from? The U87. Is that an interface? I know they have the Apollo, like the single knob one. But I want to say Newman is also that. Or are you talking about the mic? I'm so behind on gear. I am not a gear guy. Like, look, I'll show you a brief tour. Here's my gear. I have an Arturia 49 key. I got this little guy for just whenever I'm traveling. Focusrite, this mic, and then a couple of guitars. That's literally all I have. Like I don't have shit for gear, dude. Yeah, that's probably where I heard it from. Was my school maybe. All right, guys, my voice is shot. I don't stream. I never stream. I will try to do some streams periodically. Just maybe show you guys my session if I'm working on something cool. But with that being said, off with you. Off with everyone. Show's over. Pack it up. Thank you guys for stopping by. This album means a lot to me, and I love to share it with you guys. This has been awesome. Check the socials. I'll be posting links tomorrow, and I'll be uploading all this stuff to SoundCloud, YouTube. I'll be busy tomorrow. But this was I needed this. This was a lot of fun, and I'm going to try to stream more. All right, guys. Much love. Much love. Ohpal out. Thank you, guys. Have a great night. Bye-bye.